Excuse me. By the time I'm done 7, you will thank God for me forever. That is cause number what? Processing. Now, if you're a lady and you want to join a foundation in marriage, or you are a man, you want to go and take a girl from a foundation, I would like you to consider how long that foundation has been processed consciously. I have prayed in family compound for 32 years. 32. I have prayed in Galilee land 32 years. 32 years behind. And then the land responded. The land responded and left some people in that land behind and moved forward. Left. So when you are saying immortality, which is as a result, a belief from processed life, they say, what are you talking about? How can they understand it when we are processing? They were where they are, so we are moving forward and they are going back. How many years have you processed your father's compound? How many years have your village been processed? Do you know how long they have processed Nazareth? That's why we can go. We go there on pilgrim. You see, because when a land is processed and the evil is removed, people go there to go and meet blessed sons. Meet the angel of testimonies. Wait, can you look up? Let me give you a gift. If a family is not processed, how can inhabitants of that family not give birth to coconut children? Children with coconut head. If you allow evil in the family, evil will enter into the womb. If you allow evil in the soil, evil will find way into the womb. That's the way I teach Bible. I make it clear. I say, if you allow evil in the land, in your family, the evil will enter into the womb and you give birth to children who look like the evil. But if the family is processed, the land is liberated, it will affect the womb. The light in the processed family will still go into woman's womb. So how do you compare a town that is being processed and the one that has not been processed? How do you compare a life that is being processed with a life that has not been processed? And why are you saying that a life that is not processed should have value? Why? Land belongs to men, not God. It is not the duty of God to possess a land. Some people started possessing their land and family very early. Since about 50 years, since about 70. Some people have not even started. That means a race that people are around for 100 years. Some people didn't start. There's still desolation in their compound. And they are waiting on God. That is why I was asking that they say, why is it that it's only Yorubas that we understand word-based ministry in Africa? Because they were born from the light of a possessed land. The what Kumi understood, Oyedebo understood, Enoch Adeboye, came from possession of their land. If you want your wife to have valuable children, then the land should be possessed. The family altar should be possessed. The soul of the house should be possessed. There must be light in the family before light can come upon children. I mean, there must be light in the soul of a family before light can come upon the soul of children. Every foundation that want to increase in glory, should allow itself to be processed. Altars should be broken. Altars should be queried, questioned, broken. I say family destinies should be questioned, queried, broken. Somebody said, what I'm looking for is money. Excuse me, is looking for money more important than transforming the soul of your family? That's the question. Is looking for money more important than questioning questioning what the family life is being built on? The agreement that produces you and your brothers and your sisters. I said for Galilee, I've done intentional going there 32 years. 32. The first time I went, I said, that's solely Crano, Hafakastonia. Thank you, Jesus. The hand of God is upon that woman. Somebody said, why? 32 years ago. Came down. The oil that came up on that gate came up on the family. And then somebody said, it doesn't matter. And then why is the place responding? What do you think that we're going to be there in 2 months' time? Why do you think that the land is breaking? It will break to the end. Even if we didn't put another fire there, the one that the land took already. We scatter it. 32 years. Every fire that enters into that land, we deprive the people of the power to own that land. Fire went under your land, and you want to plant cassava on God's land. Excuse me, God should be weak. Somebody said he passed through, he entered Locust Army Gate, passed through to go and worship Ngeleze. Ewu. You pass through the wings of an angry angel. I have here. I said, why you must not turn your eyes off the devil. Why you must not turn your eyes off the devil. Yes. You cannot take your eyes away from the devil. All who achieve so much know that we should mind the devil. When I say mind the devil, I'm not talking about giving him attention, chasing him up and down. You should have accurate knowledge of his antics. And then you should mind about his devotions. You should know every day that this guy is interested in making people blind. I don't know what somebody's telling me. That the guy Satan is interested in making people blind. Don't take your eyes away from him. He's very active. Don't take your eyes away from his activities in your life, his activities in your family. Don't take your eyes away from him, from the monster. He's a businessman. Let me tell you something about him concerning the end time. He understands very well that his time is over.